Tesla update here on the 6th. So I just want to go over another possibility here. If we think the market's going to fall into October, then Tesla's probably going to fall as well. I've seen some puts down around like 165. And I've also seen some calls. Let's go over that right now. So Tesla. Today we have a 165 call, but we also have a 210 call with 2 million here at 198. It's going up kind of where I was talking about up here to looking for at least 207. But really, if the market's going to fall more, another possibility, the possibility I went over was ABC up here to 350, and then we fall down more. Another really realistic possibility is, and I've gone over this in previous videos as well, is that we're in a triangle. Just had a comment about that. Reminded me of this pattern that I haven't been talking about, but it's also possible that this is going to happen right here. So this would probably retrace all the way back down here to like 155, 160. And that would end the fourth wave there. So technically, this would be the fourth wave actually over here. And then can finally take off. So one thing to look at this now, let's zoom in here. Got a lot going on here, but if this is a case, and this was the D wave here, we're in the middle of an E wave, which is very possible, then I would be looking for this B wave of this move down to be happening right here, and I would expect it to last probably about till the end of August. So I would expect some kind of move, probably something like that. And then I would expect down here like that. That would be really rough, but honestly, that would probably go into the Robotaxi event. And then maybe the Robotaxi event is the catalyst. It's going to be tough, though. Maybe you get something like this after the Robotaxi, and then you pull back, and then finally take off. So if this is the A wave and not the B wave here, because it looks pretty impulsive to me, then I'm looking for at least a 50% retracement. And if we use a parallel line here, not a parallel line, just a line to figure out where I would expect this to hit, probably sometime somewhere in early October, right around the Robotaxi event. Takes it up here to around 230 potentially, which is actually a demand zone or supply zone, 226 to 235. And the minimum target would be like 221. So I would expect probably up here to 225, 230. Something like this, if this is going to play out. So this is actually going to hit probably today, to be honest. Let's say by Friday it hits there. Let's say it goes to 212. That was kind of my minimum target. And there you go, right into there. So I'd be looking for that, and then I'd be looking for straight down here. And everyone would be completely shocked and then probably ready to sell, and then finally you get this move up like that. So that's one possibility. Of course, you still have the possibility of that right there. But that doesn't make as much sense if the market's going to fall. So the triangle does make a lot of sense. And that's pretty much all I was going to say in this video. Just looking for that. Short term, I'm looking for this to come up here and fill the gap here at 206. But again, the minimum target right here at 213 is kind of what I'm looking at. So I think this is very likely. We'll see what happens though. I'll probably be getting into some puts around here, 205 to 215, unless it turns into an impulse move, which it's going to have to really go for that to happen. It's going to have to really, really go. It would have to basically hit 218 by tomorrow around this time. So it would have to really blast off. So I'm guessing this is going to end up being ABC. My target's like 212, something like that. We'll see if it gets there, but my overall target would be in this box right here, probably sometime around August 27th would be my target. So right there. So again, this would look like let's zoom out. What's 25 days from August 27th? That would be the 21st of September. So something like that. And obviously the B wave could go longer too. It could go into September and then get this farther out. Maybe it only falls to 165. So a lot of ways that this can play out. But again, it's getting tighter and then blast off. So I'm still very bullish, but that's just another more bearish pattern that could play out. Looking at 205 here minimum, let's see what happens. And obviously the market is blasting off here too. Maybe I should add that into 530 is going to be the target here short term. And I think you could be looking at something like really stretched out and then like that. And then another move down. So, yeah, look for maybe 530, pull back, another move higher. Same thing on QQQ. It's actually about to fill that gap at 446. NVIDIA, probably the same thing. So Tesla is what I'm watching here. That was the majority of the video. Look for 205 here soon.